We're back on Born B464, and you know, Jim, it's such an experience learning about people's lives and what they have to go through. And the dating experience that you had to go through, what did it teach you?
You're probably better off not dating. No.
Yeah, really? Come on.
I think it helped me mature and grow and learn.
Do you think it taught you how to love?
No. No. I mean, it taught me that love is important and that love is what it's all about. And if not, you're kidding yourself. So when you do date someone, you know, people that date somebody for a week and marry them, they probably are in for a surprise. There are all kinds of peoples, and I don't mean that's bad. I mean, you know, all kinds of personalities.
Do you know what you want for the future?
Oh, me personally,
Yeah,
I just I would say that I'll know when I find her, someone who clicks and feels good. You know, we'll know. But as far as making it an equation or really drawing it out, I have no idea. I want somebody that maybe would challenge me a little bit, that would fit into my.
And what do you mean about challenging you?
Question me a little bit,
Example.
Well, maybe, for example, somebody that's in the same type of business that I'm in. So that,
or has the same loves that you do.
Yeah, and
Cars,
when we have right.
Something.
Yes, and when you have a conversation, you both can relate to what each other is talking about, and you have an interest in that. You're not just saying, "Oh, okay, you know."
Now, you had a near-death experience as well, didn't you?
Well, I don't know if it was a near-death experience or not.
Could have been.
Well, it could have been. I mean, to me, a near-death experience is when you die and come back. And that didn't happen to me.
That didn't happen to you, but you got melanoma.
Right. Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, I was told that it was a stage 3. It was not curable, and there was no treatment for me. And they offered me a 12-month treatment that would probably keep me alive for 12 months, but that's all it would do. It wasn't a cure.
So what did you do?
And so I said, no, thank you, that if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. And I prayed a lot. There were a lot of people that said prayers with me. A lot of people taught me about spirituality and just loving people, you know, for the fact that they're people, and praying and saying novenas. And so that's what we did. And it's hard to talk about a little bit, but I tell them all about it in the book.
Did you have visions? Did you
No, I really didn't have any visions.
Did you have any experiences with your guardian angel or with God that was really in particular to what you were going through?
One person alleged that she could see my guardian angel and that he wanted to talk to me. And so we got into a little bit of that. I don't know that I really talked to him or not. I mean, I tried to listen, you know, because other people said, well, you got to listen. You know, it's more listening than talking.
Did you hear?
And, I can't say I heard like we're talking, but I can also say that with ideas and thoughts and things like that, that happened, and many people said, well, that's them
it.
Talking to you, putting those in you.
That's
and
right.
And then I don't really want to go into it right here, but I got a white rose. I did a novena to St. Teresa, and if you read about that, it talks about if you're going to be healed, you'll get a mysterious white rose. And that happened.
And that happened.
That happened.
And that was and it made you closer with God, and it helped you in your faith?
Yeah, it changed everything.
It changed everything. And I think that's really so important, because I think and I've had 2 near-death experiences, and it's funny, I think I shared this with you on the phone or whatever, but the one that I think that was so weird, because I have a couple friends that are psychics, that are very spiritual, and one day I was awake, and my guardian angel was right here, and I could see it fluttering, And I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. And I called him up and I said, you know, and I talked to my priest about it, and he said, that's not it. They're at the bottom of the bed usually, and they're saying, come on, you know, let's go.
Yeah.
And they were just trying to let me know that everything was okay.
Right.
And, you know, a lot of times I think when we get worried and we stress out and we don't take time to smell the coffee,
Right.
that we forget that, you know, that we are eventually going to die, that we need to get prepared for it, right?
Right.
And I think that helped me to guide me, because I think that we, in today's world, stress a lot. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah, very much so. Very much so.
And so that's one of the reasons why you wrote the book, too.
Right.
And do you think your life is as stressful today as it was before?
No. It was, but it's not anymore. I won't let it be.
You won't let it be?
No, no. I know better. I've outgrown that. And I've outgrown it through experience and maturing. I mean, tomorrow's going to get here until the day you die. And, you know, as far as worrying about things you have no control over, that's a waste of time. You're wasting your time and the time of people around you.
Right.
You can only control what you can control, and that's what you focus on.
Now, very shortly, you're going to be retiring. Is
I
that
am.
true?
That's true. End of the year.
At the end of the year, you're going to be retiring. And what are you going to do then?
My son and daughter are both equine vets. They started their own practice
Right.
in May. It'll be a year this May in Petersburg, Kentucky. It's close to where I live.
Right.
And so they need somebody really bad to clean the stalls and clean the barn and build and paint stuff. So I'm going to be their person.
Their
I'm
go-to
going
boy?
to run their business. You know, it's a son and a daughter, and they're both veterinarians. And you know, a startup company's a little bit tough. So they're doing everything themselves. They can't afford to hire anybody yet.
But they will.
And so they will. Yeah, sure. They had a great first year.
Right.
But you know, caution and conservative. So we're not going to spend a lot of money. So really, what'll happen is I'm actually helping them some now, in the evenings and on the weekends.
You don't want to tire yourself out too much.
No, you don't. No.
You don't want to get sick or anything like that.
Right.
You want to still enjoy your life.
Right.
And maybe even take some vacations.
Oh, I'll definitely do that. You know, I have a feeling that probably the coldest 3 months of the year,
You're going to be gone.
I will be south of here somewhere. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe out in California or someplace
My
where
dream
there's...
is always to live in Malibu.
Oh, it's so beautiful
And
there.
I don't know that that'll ever happen, but I will.
Could happen.
I will spend time there. Yeah.
It's a gorgeous place. You know, on my birthday this year, I went to Southern California and stayed right on the ocean, right overlooking the ocean. It was such a beautiful experience.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I'm stressed out, I want to go to the beach.
Yeah.
I want to go to the water.
It
and I think
helps.
that's a calming effect.
It is. It definitely is.
In this area, the only calming water is maybe the Ohio.
Yeah, there's no calming water
There's
in
no
this area.
calming
Unless
water,
you buy
no
a little
beach.
waterfall for your
Right.
bedroom or something, and you know you put that in there. But
Right, right.
yeah. That's
So
you-
what would you tell people that are getting ready to read your book, that have gone through some of the things that you've gone through in your life, how to really change their life?
Well, it's going to be different for everybody, but what I would say is, again, you can only do what you can do.
Right.
So you have to be reasonable about that. Get help in areas that you need help. If you're going through something and you have no idea where to turn, talk to a friend, a relative, somebody that cares,
priest.
Priest, clergy.
Or a minister, anybody.
Right, anybody, and or get some professional help.
That's right.
And you can start at your doctor, you can start at your dentist. I mean, not that he can help you, but he can give you some advice on what to do.
Right.
I mean, you know, so I think that's the most practical thing to do. And don't despair, don't give up. You know, there's a way to work through everything.
That's
I
right.
am especially upset these days because everything you hear on the news is horrible. It's almost like the government's bad and everybody else is bad and, you know, blah, blah. Really, we've made it through a lot of things.
That's right.
And I think
And we will again.
We will again. We
That's
will
right.
again. So don't despair.
And don't forget, where can people buy your book? That's really important.
Right. Well, Amazon.com, or if you just type the name in Google or anywhere, it'll take you to about 5 or 6 sites.
Right. Is there another book in the making?
No. I mean, there may be later, but right now I've got my plate pretty much full.
Right. Maybe after you retire.
Yeah, then I'll have more time.
To do
and
things.
I'm going to build an office in the Equine Clinic
Right.
Center, and then I'll have more time, and we'll see what happens.
I want to thank you so much, Jim, for joining us on Born Before 64. You've really given us some ideas and inspiration about your life and how we should live our lives.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Again.
Thank you
so much. And I hope to join it again after you retire. How about that?
Sure.
Okay.
Great.
And we'll see you next time on Born Before 64. And don't forget to go to our website at bornb464.com. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for joining us on Born Before 64 with Kathryn Raaker.